Last episode we showed you the final preparations we made for the Atlantic crossing. We did some final jobs on the boat and bought a new compass and 5 new batteries. We put on the hydrophane, installed 2 minivans in the master bedroom and bought some additional 100 liters of diesel. We greased the rudder, bought some fender covers, and we went through every little room in the boat and double checked if everything was properly stored. Ben prepared fresh food for 16 days and put them in smaller portions in the freezer.
After delaying our initial departure with 5 days due to weather conditions, the 27th of November at 1:30 we finally set sail for our longest leg ever and left Pasito Blanco heading for the Caribbean. We start sailing in a southern course to the Cape Verdean Islands. After getting the feeling that the east opposite winds were present, we would choose a more western course. One had seen that a quicker change of course should be possible and came across some other boats which did the same. However, we were not sure if this was the right decision.
On our way we asked another Dutch ship for a weather update. It seemed to be the Eendracht, a very well known ship from Rotterdam I used to visit with my father when I was young. Numerous times dolphins were accompanying us and were trying to get our attention by showing their tricks and jumps.
For the very first time we could use our water maker to prepare fresh water and fill our water tanks. Unfortunately, we had 2 leaking tubes which we luckily could handle ourselves. Due to the lighter winds, we had lots of opportunities to play with the sails and try out different sail trims. A few times we even tried to boom out the Genoa and put it on the other side as the mainsail, butterflying. This is also the very first time we use our hydrophane. Very simple in use and very effective and economical. Only in case of stronger winds we set the autopilot standby as well.
Like we said before, we could use the first 16 days fresh food Ben prepared. After these days we had some ready-to-eat packages on board. They were quite good as well and easy to prepare. During the night we had a closer look at our quantum radar and followed ship movement with AIS and plotter. Visual checks were done every 25 minutes as well.
A whale was paying us a visit as well and swam an hour or so with us. If you have a closer look at its mouth, you can see that the poor animal was once stuck in a piece of fishing net.
Finally, after 3.5 weeks and almost 3,000 nautical miles of sailing, we arrived in Sint Maarten. From a weather perspective an easy crossing, but from a sailing perspective now and then very challenging. After getting the clearance we decided to stay one night outside in Simpson Bay and entered the lagoon next day and anchored in Coal Bay. We hope you liked this episode and will be so kind to subscribe. To get a more actual footage, you can follow us on Instagram too. Thanks for watching.